All right, boys and girls. I found the exchange from the future. This is the new age kind of trading, Forex and cryptocurrency. This is something completely, absolutely revolutionary. You'll never look back on any of the old brokers. A broker with such low fees that you won't even notice you're being charged. A broker that is available to anybody and everybody, including those of you who are 17 years old and don't even know how to use a computer yet. It took me until I was 18 until I figured out how to use a computer. Anyways, it's PrimeXBT. I pronounced that wrong. It's PrimeXBT. Let's do it! Alright guys, first of all, this is the website. I've just actually logged in here and we don't have anything in quite yet in this account, but if we do want to trade with it, we can move over our money. I've already loaded it with 1 Bitcoin so we can start playing around and we can just kind of switch that around. And I want to put 1 Bitcoin and transfer that to the account. I've actually used this already with another account, but this is just an example that I'm going to give to you guys, a separate brand new account. So now we have that 1 Bitcoin to trade with. Perfect, 12,000 US dollars, and that's plenty to make a little bit of money off of. Before we dive into it here, guys, I just wanted to say that this is a paid sponsorship video because I did actually want to do this with PrimeXBT. I do actually believe in their services, and I was advocating their website before I've even chat with them. So I do actually feel like this is a good service for you guys to use. And if you do want to get a 50% deposit bonus, there is a link in the description, and I will link it on my website as well, so that you can get that code. You're gonna have to use the code HunterFX when you do get signed up, and then you can get a 50% deposit bonus when you do deposit whatever you deposit, and that way you guys can actually trade. And I did actually ask for that from them because I do believe in this service. That being said, guys, let's jump into what the actual service is. So guys, this is a brand new style of broker. It does offer all of the normal things that every other broker does happen to offer, such as foreign currency pairs. It offers the index, it offers the S&P, your standard stock trading assets, and oils and metals and cryptocurrencies. This is very, very similar to many other brokers. It does offer a few other kinds of cryptocurrencies as well that other brokers might not be offering. Major brokers might only offer things like Bitcoin. These guys dive into Ripple, Litecoin, and maybe a couple other smaller ones in the future as well. So they are a little bit more futuristic. The major difference here, guys, is you're going to be funding your account with Bitcoin, as you see here. So the thing is, Bitcoin is much more volatile, so you would have to watch out for that. So that is something that I would recommend, that you want to make sure that you do have enough Bitcoin when the price is fluctuating a lot, that your actual betting requirements are going to change based off of the price of Bitcoin. And you are going to have fees in Bitcoin, and you're going to be withdrawing through Bitcoin. This is going to be a huge advantage for many of you guys, because then you're not going to have to be using banks to send money in and out. You can simply go to your local Bitcoin purchasing broker somewhere and on exchange, and just buy some Bitcoin and then send it over nice and quickly. It'll take you maybe a day at most to get everything absolutely set up, and with the banks it's going to take you a couple days, plus they're going to charge you $25 for every single transaction you take, which is just absolutely ridiculous. So why would we do that? So first of all, this is going to be much cheaper, and then the fees on trading are also way cheaper. So we are trading with a 100 to 1 leverage at an absolute maximum. This means if you put in 1 Bitcoin, I actually have the buying value of 100 Bitcoins at the absolute most, if that's what you want to do. But this is fully adjustable in any way that you do want. I did mention that somebody, if you are underage, could sign up here, and that is because there is no requirement for releasing any personal data. So if you're sensitive to leaking your personal data to online sources, or if you are somebody who does require not having their data given in order to sign up with a broker, that is perfectly an option here. This is a no KYC broker. This means that you don't have to submit any of your documents before to sign up. It'll just take you maybe an hour to sign up, not even. It's very, very quick. So quickly looking at the account, once again, I've already shown you that I had already deposited 1 Bitcoin into the wallet. This is a separate wallet from your trading wallet. The trading wallet is the things that you're actually going to be trading with, and that's kind of your at-risk funds in a sense. Anything in your wallet itself will not be at risk of being margin called when you are actually trading. So now that I have all of this in here, that is my available margin. I have 100% fully available because we are currently able to trade with that, but nothing is actually running. If you wanted to deposit some more, you can easily deposit through any regular Bitcoin transaction, or you can transfer using a credit card purchase and buy through that way. It's very, very simple to add more funds or get yourself started off with the trading process there. With the withdrawing, there is actually safety features here, guys, that you do need to set up a whitelist address here, and you will set up the address, you'll set up your comment or whatever, and anytime you want to actually set up a new address to withdraw from, you're gonna have to go through a extra step there to just make sure that it's whitelisted so it's safe. So this is really gonna protect against any form of hackers that would come in there and possibly just send all of your money onto their address and steal it from you without your approval of actually whitelisting that address first. Now then, guys, if you do want to actually make money another way, you can use this affiliate network thing where you do want to have a 4-tier affiliate referral program. So essentially, if you refer somebody directly, you're going to get 20% of their profits of commissions. So the PrimeXBT is going to be making 80%, you keep 20%. The next level down, if those people refer, you get 15%, and next level down 10% and 5% all the way down to tons and tons of small portions of revenue coming from tons and tons of different people. If you do have a wide network, that'd be a great way for you guys to make a little bit extra cash while you are also trading alongside with it. This promo code area here, guys, this is where you would type in HunterFX in order to get the promo code, and you can activate that. Successfully activated, we get a 50% tradable deposit bonus. So for every deposit over a very small number, we're going to get 50% more, guys. This is absolutely incredible. You're basically going to be able to make 50% on your money simply by putting it on the exchange, and then of course making sure that you fulfill those required tradable amounts before you can withdraw it immediately after, because that would be crazy if you can just withdraw it right away. Alright, guys, jumping into the actual trading area here. Very, very simple, very clean, looks beautiful. These are all the tradable instruments there. You can see them on the left hand side here. You can see the daily change. I also do like to keep my trading view open here because that's just my preferred method of charting. But when I do want to go in and make a trade, then it's very simple. We can either just jump on and click trade here to make a new order for Bitcoin. Let's say we wanted to make a market order. We can just place, you know, we want to maybe go 0.1 maybe, and we want to place a buy, and then we want to send the order. Sure, no stop loss, no take profit. I fully do not recommend this. Now, guys, you're probably wondering, how does the leverage work here? Well, it's a little bit different than most of the other exchanges where we don't actually set the leverage. What we would be doing is we can go up to a maximum of 100 to 1. This means that the leverage is going to be automatically changing based off of how much you are actually betting. So if we bet a very small amount, right, like we just did, then our leverage is actually going to be incredibly low. But if we are placing a order size that's going to fill that absolute maximum of 100 to 1, then we're going to limit ourselves to that, and it's not going to let us place anything higher than that level. So hopefully you guys kind of understand this is an adjustable range that basically just applies itself based off of the total amount of margin being used at any single time. It can also be referred to cross leverage trading. That's kind of how it works. If you guys want to look up cross leverage trading, very similar to how BitMEX cross works. So another option, we can just click buy right there. If we want to place a limit order, you guys have seen all of this stuff. Place stop, place take profit. We can do that this time if we would like. And we can set our stop price. Maybe we want to set it at 11,900. We can set that, set our take profit at 12,500, something like that. Just kind of an arbitrary number, doesn't really matter right there. And we will place a limit order at maybe 990 there. Let's see. And good until canceled, and then good until the end of the day. Send order. Sure, let's place that. Let's see how that looks there. Orders resting. Perfect. It's still resting there. And if we want to adjust, you can see the order is resting right here. We can adjust the order and we can say, okay, let's cancel that maybe. Let's get rid of that one, or we can just close it out that way. Confirm, let's cancel. And let's place a sell order with a take profit and a stop loss. How about that? We'll do something like this, and we'll just do a market. Let's say we want to set this time we want to do 10 step and 10 step on both directions. Let's place that order, and you can see that that is now actually sold into. We can see that that actually just hit the stop loss, I believe, really quick. So we can see the trading history. So we did actually place a sell order, and we lost a little bit here. You can kind of go through the previous history, go back to the charts there. You can set up multiple charts here if you do prefer that. To look at it a bit cleaner. Again, I do prefer this, but this does give you the alternative of having 4 charts. Activity log, you can see filled, placed, canceled, and we filled the stop order right there. You could see most recent thing that just happened, and then we can click trade again, see what's going on here. Let's close that order, discard. Oops, sorry. Let's close that order, close the position, confirm, and it's closed. Activity log, we just market closed that order. And trading history, we just closed that order for a slight profit, I believe. Perfect. So guys, how the exchange fees work is you might have seen other crypto exchanges basically charging a fee for the market takers and charging a rebate for the market makers. This basically enforces the exchange to improve the amount of liquidity in the market so that more people are incentivized to make limit orders and place actually a high volume book, basically, so that there's not major spikes in the market. Different to normal exchanges, PrimeXBT, they are actually dealing with a dealing book. They're using a liquidity provider, and they're paying for this. This means that they're actually charging a quite low rate to just everybody. They're not actually offering that rebate, and they're not charging higher fees to the market takers. So they're charging a 0.05%. That's right, 0.05%, incredibly low commission. You can see the commission charges for those last orders. That is how much Bitcoin I was just charged for a 0.1 Bitcoin order 4 times over. So if we just pull this up here, and we see how much did that actually charge. Let's go 0.00. Let's see here, 00. I think 4 zeros and a 5 times the actual price of Bitcoin is about $12,000 right now. We got charged 60 cents for a incredibly large order, actually, of $1,200. 60 cents fee on a $1,200 order. That's incredibly low. You guys are not going to find a cheaper exchange than that, I believe. Okay, so something really different, really cool. You'll see Turbo up here. Basically what we can do is we can choose our different assets here. Just 2 right now because it's a brand new service. Something, again, very revolutionary in the actual broker side of things. It's a little bit more of a fun type thing. A little bit more gambling-esque, very fast. But there are leaderboards for this. And you can see that people are making massive money from this because they actually do know how to do it. And if we're looking at our actual trades here, then let's close that leaderboard. What it is we're just guessing, is it going to go up or is it going to go down? So how long do we want to guess? So let's say 10 minutes, we think that Bitcoin is now going to go up, right? Let's place that, confirm the trade, and we're just going to bet very little. And then based off of what happens, if it's up, we're going to make some money. And if it's down, we're going to lose some money. So this is our trade here, little bit going up there, so we're actually making a little bit of money, just kind of rising on there. And we would watch this for the next 10 minutes and see what actually happens. So we would get a 70% return if we're right. So, and if we're wrong, we would lose 100% of what we just invested, right? So let's try to put a little bit higher here, and again 70%. So this time we're going to bet it's going to go down because it's gone a downtrend there. How about that? So now we're a little bit more weighted to the downside, and we're probably going to be wrong once again because I'm not so good at this scalping type of thing. Anyways, and that's kind of how that works there. And so this new service here as well is called CoInvesting. This is basically where you can, if you have a profitable system, set up a fund and people will actually invest with you, and then they will get part of the profits. It's very, very similar to a profit sharing type thing where you're going to be giving them an investment, and then they're going to be taking a small fund off of that. On the other side, you can actually join onto their strategy. So we could join onto somebody's strategy right here, and we can see, okay, well, he's doing quite well over the past few months there. He's made 400% total profit. He's got a total of 12 Bitcoin in equity. His actual equity is quite low compared to how much people are investing with him. And then we can give that a go, and we can see if we want to follow it, right? We don't actually have anything in our wallet, so we would have to transfer that back. Let's just withdraw to the wallet, and let's go back, transfer. Let's go co-investing. And let's go back to the Bitcoin monkey here, and we want to invest. How much we want to invest? Maybe 0.1, 0.01. Sure, sounds great. Let's follow him, and then let's invest. Alternatively, if you wanted to create a strategy, you can go ahead and make a strategy. You can just drive your strategy name, give a little bit of an initial amount for the minimum deposit, and then see if people are actually going to invest with you after you start making some profit. I've used PrimeXBT a little bit in the past, and I've talked to their support a little bit, having a small affiliate with them in the past because I was very advocating of their services. I think it is something quite revolutionary, and so their support in all of the questions I've had was very quickly. They were 24/7, always answering my questions, and they have very low downtime. I've actually never seen the service go down. I've never seen any latency errors, anything like that. It's been absolutely incredible working with this service so far. Anyways, it's definitely worth checking out, guys, if you are somebody who is looking for a more crypto-based thing. It's very interesting in what they're kind of coming up with. The turbo and the co-investing, quite interesting. I'm sure they're going to come up with something even new in the future. I really like the platform, guys. So if you do want to jump on board, there is a link in the description that you're going to be able to get a 50% deposit bonus. You do need to use that link, and then you do need to go and use that into the actual promo code here once you are able to sign up under that link that I did give you. And you can see, look, trading history all here. Absolutely perfect. You guys are absolutely going to be in love with this once you give it a go. I'll see you guys later.